They're going to send their bad people out. Their Black Lives Matter, their Antifa. Oh, any foreigner that's here that doesn't belong here is going to be sent to your front door.
For the 2024 election, foreigners are going to be sent to your door?
The foreigners are already here, and they're already set up in the phone, and when somebody gives them the okay, they're going to come for us.
Where did you get this information?
Yeah.
Good liars were on the ground, taking the pulse of today's Republican voter base at a Trump rally just outside of Allentown, Pennsylvania, and as you can already tell, things went completely off the rails.
What does it represent, this beard here?
Patriotism.
Patriotism? And what are the most important issues to you going into the 2024 election?
Getting rid of the illegals.
Someone openly advocating for rounding up specific groups of people and deporting them from the country en masse is one of the biggest red flags imaginable, but is sadly one of the most common talking points you'll hear from righties and too many libs, repeating decades of fear-mongering, white supremacy, and otherizing anyone who doesn't match our country's idea of what an American is, has normalized this hostile attitude towards people who deserve dignity, respect, and an opportunity for a better life, just like everyone else.
Like, actually, a lot more people think that if you could just literally just shoot people at the border, like they wouldn't come anymore. If you put alligators out there or snakes in the water.
Would we want to be a country that shot people who came across the border then?
Yeah, I mean, because you can't just let everyone overrun the country, because you're gonna make it so the whole boat crashes, tips over and sinks. You want to only let in a certain amount, and you want to marry. You don't want, and you want to scream too. You don't want just people to walk in by foot. Right. You want them to come by airplanes. You want them to come by trains. You want to screen them. You don't know who they are before they come in.
So once in a while, if you shot some, you think it would scare people from coming?
And like, why do people think that we have to be the country that lets everyone in? Like everyone's under this like brainwashing that you have to let everyone in, or you're a mean person or something.
Well, we were a country of immigrants, right?
I mean, you could go back to like ancient Rome. The same thing. They let in too many people from around their empire.
But I'm just talking about our country was founded on principles about give us you're tired, you're poor, you're hungry.
But we didn't have they weren't getting food stamps. They weren't getting supported by the government when they came here. They were on their own when they came here. If they did that now, people would respect them more, if they did that.
The optics of someone dressed like George Washington standing in line for a Trump rally while another Trump supporter is saying that we should shoot immigrants and migrants trying to enter the country perfectly encapsulates the state of today's Republican Party.
He tried, to close the border and all that stuff, that's important to us, but he wasn't able to accomplish all the way. We like this travel ban to keep America safe. We liked how he was trying to take money away from, tell NATO countries to, start, putting more money out,
When you say the travel ban, the Muslim travel ban?
Yeah. Because, I mean, you gotta keep the country safe, even though if it hurts some people's opinion, feelings, You just got to do it.
Banning a group of people from traveling to our country solely based on their nationality and perceived religious beliefs cuts a lot deeper than just hurting feelings. It's pure dehumanization.
We don't have any, extra money to be given to, other people that are coming here, I mean, it's not necessarily, it doesn't mean that you're racist. It just means you need to take care of your own,
The biggest problem right at this point to me would be all these people coming in across the border.
What is the issue with the people coming across the border? Are you afraid of them?
I don't know who they are. And now they keep showing that the ones that are coming are all the age of young men who could fight. So do we want an army against our army?
But isn't there an effort underway to try to figure out who these people are?
No, I don't think there is any effort whatsoever. I think he's just allowed everybody to come in. Nobody's been vetting anybody. I think that they're going to come in and they're going to do what they want to do.
We're supposed to have a secure border, and he's allowed hundreds and thousands of people to come through. So, I have to ask the question, why? Why is he doing that?
You think he wants all of these immigrants to come through?
I think they have a plan and a purpose for it, and it kind of reminds me of a Trojan horse,
So what is the plan with immigrants and allowing people? I'm not sure I follow you.
I think he wants to change America. If he can change the people, the culture, he can change our country.
Let's be very clear. This is what white supremacy looks like in action. All this talk of fighting age men, a plan to change America, changing the people, the culture, etc. are all dog whistles to spread these dangerous fascist talking points more effectively while disguising the sheer hatred underlying them.
Close the border and get all these illegals that came in through the border not illegally out of this country and bring oil back.
What is it about the illegals that's so problematic?
They come in not wanting the American dream. Like years ago, the illegals came in for the American dream. They came here to work and make a better life for them and their family.
But I thought that's what they're crossing now. They all say, we're escaping violence in Ecuador and Honduras and all these sort of places.
To me, they're coming in to ruin this country. We're going to get attacked in the middle of this country because of some of the illegals that we can't vent are coming in, and that's their way in to get us. That's my feeling.
So you think some of the illegals are here to destroy us?
Yes, absolutely.
And how will they do that?
Well, like Hamas is doing, just random acts of violence, random killings. They're not listening to our laws. They just do whatever they want. So that's going to poison this country.
What do you think is the biggest danger in America right now?
The people pouring in from over the border. I mean, as he always said, and he has said for many years, the fentanyl, the terrorists, we've got enough problems with our own people, much less to bring in from other countries.
And what is it about? I mean, this is a nation of immigrants. What is it about immigration that gives you pause right now?
Well, it's not immigrants, because my family came straight from Italy. So it has nothing to do with immigration. It has to do with the fact that they're not even checking these people. My uncle was not allowed into the United States when my grandfather came because he had an eye condition. Now they're just letting anybody come in. It's a free-for-all. My biggest fear right now is nothing is in place, or I don't know if anything's in place, to not have the election stolen again. That's my biggest fear.
So you think it was stolen last time?
Absolutely.
We're being infiltrated at all corners and crevices around this country right now, and that's not good. I mean, we're catching people on the terror warning list and things like that. So
Isn't that good? That means that we don't have open borders, right? If we're catching people coming over.
It's the ones we're not catching.
Everybody's laughing at America.
Yes, we are. And it has nothing to do with immigration and abandoning so-called American principles. It has everything to do with Donald Trump showing the world how deeply unserious and corrupt our country really is. Fascism is coming to America quicker and with more force than expected. And these folks are leading the charge. If you can, please do support us here at TYT Sports. Become a channel member. Go to youtube.com/TYT Sports and click the join button. Or go to TYT.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate all the love.